Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willing, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. Okay, you got some significant major arcana, and you have two repeating cards. Your repeating cards for today, and I have your tarot to my left, Orisha spread to my right. Your repeating cards are the Two of Swords and Two of Air. One's in the reverse, one's in the upright. And then the Seven of Swords in the reverse and in the upright. Okay, a lot of air energy, which is bringing in, what is this, Libra and Aquarius energy. The Two of Swords represents the moon in Libra. The Seven of Swords represents the moon in Aquarius. I believe the moon is in Aquarius right now. Sun is in Pisces, the moon is in Aquarius. So that brings up groups again. Also, congratulations to those of you who have mentioned in the comments that you have gotten your new jobs. I'm definitely seeing something here with that in this reading. There's sort of a healing energy around your work right now, whether you are working a 9-to-5 or owning your own business. I see the owning your own business thing in the third row, okay? But there's healing going on. Even if it's not about work, there's something about healing. And there's a need for, because I remember in the last reading, I mentioned something about intervention, needing an intervention or somebody coming in to help you, offer a helping hand, or maybe you feel like you have to do that for somebody else. It could go either way, but this is sort of the energy right now. There's also protection because Obatala is here. All right, so for those of you who have not transitioned into new positions yet, whether it's going to a new place of work or starting your own thing, there's still protection around you if you still feel that you are in a hostile area. But for those of you who have moved on and those of you who will be moving on, there's a need for healing around the trauma that happened or the trauma that's occurring now, whether this be in your personal life, but definitely in your work life. Okay, so because right here going vertical is Justice, the Star, and the Three of Pentacles, which is balance, healing, and your work, whether this be your job or a business you own. So there's some form of justice coming, some form of healing. And for every card right there in the upright, the three cards afterwards, especially in your first and second row, just seem to be challenging energies that will challenge the energy, balancing you out, following your star, getting this healing energy. So for your first row, where Justice is in the upright, okay, you have the Death card, Three of Swords, and Nine of Cups. So this is putting an end to a sorrow or a hurt, okay? A feeling of dissatisfaction within yourself or about something, or a wish fulfillment that you didn't get. So now when something new comes into your life, you can let that go. You can let it go. You know, maybe you wanted something sooner than it came or something like that, and it finally came on time, and I don't know, there seems to be some sort of lingering feelings of dissatisfaction within the self or around how I got treated in a situation, because that's really what the Three of Swords with this, because this is by yourself, but then this could be, you know, somebody else, a cheating situation, or just a situation that involved more than one person that could have been a sense of betrayal, right? But you have to let it go. Whatever that is, you got to put an end to it, because with this Star, Seven of Pentacles like this is an inability to heal. Okay, having problems with temptation too, could be addictions or sexual temptations, drugs, whatever that you could become addicted to. So there's an energy here to help balance you, but you can't fight it. Honestly, throughout the entire spread, it feels like your own worst enemy could truly only be yourself. Like I feel like Three of Swords, Nine of Cups is saying don't betray yourself. The same way that the Seven of Swords sits under the Nine of Cups like this, meaning don't deceive yourself. Right? And here, so around work, for those of you who are starting new jobs, they're letting me know that this place is better. Because even in your third row, your upright cards are the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. Which, like I said, either the workplace is better, you got a better boss, or you are somehow leveling up and you are in a position of power for your own thing, right? So if it's better, the energy of Aquarius is asking you, don't be so detached from the group, because you may feel like, I don't want to repeat the same mistake that I made at my last job by being too trusting of people. And so if you find yourself keeping to yourself too much, or not engaging the group, not speaking up when they're asking questions, and during like group activity or something like that, you might want to like loosen up a little bit. Because this is telling me that where you are is not where you were. Where you are is not where you were. Okay? For however that resonates. Or if you are someone at a new job and you're noticing someone being like overly quiet or overly reserved, try to reach out to them to figure out, hey, why are you not participating? Because it could be that they are dealing with trauma from somewhere else that they've been. Definitely. In your third row, there is this thing, whether it be self-deception or deception from another person, since we have the Two of Swords, twos always indicate pairs, that, this is sort of if you were backstabbed or someone didn't have your back, like cowardice, someone didn't speak up for you, okay? It could be on the job or around something. So after the star, it's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse. And this is that cowardice. Refusing to see something, say something. Somebody didn't say something, when it counted. Like if they knew the truth about something, they didn't speak up to have your back. And you could still be upset from that. You could still be mad that, I thought we were cool, or at least as far as work was going, I thought you had my back, kind of thing. Okay? Now, here in your third row, the Three of Pentacles is in the upright, Emperor's in the upright, but your two reversals are the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Now, this is a delay from a lack of effort, or this is saying that what actually takes time, I want to happen sooner, but then there's some form of delay. However, it resonates, okay? Because I've been picking that up twice. Either there is a specific delay, or you're asking for something to happen quicker than what it's supposed to be. But don't worry, because somehow in your third row, you really do end up coming out on top with this Emperor energy. Also, if you guys are expecting to receive any kind of money, maybe this is a raise with this Three of Pentacles Emperor. If you've asked for a raise, I think you will be receiving it. Some form of bonus is here, Three of Pentacles Emperor. Now, all of this energy, see, I really, really want to tell you, like, for a lot of you, where you're going or where you have just moved to is not where you have been. And if you keep replaying some sort of trauma in your mind, it pulls in a lesson, another lesson. See, because this Seven of Swords is crying out, right? This is that sacrifice, that vampire energy, that you did not learn the lesson of Saturn, And I don't want you to pull that in. See, this is another thing about going against your protection. I'm here for you, no matter what's going on, but you have free will too. You know what I'm saying? You have free will. So this energy, when it calls out so strong, when I feel so lonely, it's you sending out you blasting a signal, strong signal from sorrow and heartache. This is blasting out for what? Vampires. Vampires, don't be going on social media complaining about a person, something that happened to you, because you are asking for a vampire to respond, okay? You don't want vampires responding to you. You don't want to be complaining too much because you don't know who's listening, and who's using your emotions against you. Definitely. You have a lot of protection. The 4 of fire came out again. Your ancestors are here very strong. Angels and ancestors are protecting you right now. You being tested too. So here, there was something else I saw. Yeah. Work is going to end up okay for you. You just got to go through whatever this is. Right here. Female Eshu came out again. Female Eshu came out again. Okay. All right. So some people are leading too much with their heart, and you being tested around this. Don't fail a test. Okay? Because this is, the thing is you want, this is what you're crying out for. You're crying out for this. You're going to fail a test, though, and end up getting a vampire. Right? That's what we're trying to prevent. We're trying to prevent victimhood. Okay? Yeah, new cycle, the earth. You got a brand new cycle here. So that's the thing. See, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles right here is saying, results not obtained yet. Like, when will I see the results of something? Isn't it supposed to be time for a particular thing to happen? And then when you don't feel like you see what you're seeing, you start crying out, and then you cry out so hard that you get a lesson. Just let it all flow naturally. Let everything balance out as it should, like a domino effect. Okay? The healing is a process. This is why I said that earlier in the last reading when I was like, like I'm not a therapist. And by that, what I was meaning is because, there are spiritualist people who can go in and find trauma and remove it and remove entities and different stuff like that, right? I'm not skilled in that arena. So what I'm trying to say with that is you can do that work yourself if you are willing to go through the process. Healing is not easy. It's not fun, and it's not like blatant. You know what I mean? You're like, how, like sometimes you really do think to yourself, like, how the hell, where is step 1 of healing? It kind of just happens, and it happens in different ways for different people. Like my way of coming to a sense of healing and closure may not be the same way for you. Sometimes that could be getting involved in the work. And for other people, that's not a good idea to just, take your mind and only focus on work. For other people, it's helping out somebody else. But then, other people, it's like, no, I actually need somebody to come tend to me before I go reaching out. So it all really depends. You need to just sort of see what style is helping you move forward with your healing. And know that you cannot rush healing. Like, you really can't. Sometimes, even going through my healing process, I've always felt when it's like I've healed a little bit more. When I feel like other parts of myself that have been missing come back. Sometimes I don't even realize that it's gone until it's like I'm in the shower singing and I do something, say something, feel something. I'm like, oh, that part is back, kind of thing, right? So let the process be its process. Don't rush that. Don't rush that. Because you keep rushing something, you just pull in a lesson. But all in all, you're protected. Just don't work against your protection. There are still things that try to come up against you. It's not happening. It may not be happening for some of you right now so forcefully, but be careful because it could try to come back around. All right? Maybe another fire sign or something like that because the element of fire is here. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. And that is what I have for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, see ya.